Robert, I asked you in the beginning of the night how you got involved with the paranormal. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, my first really memorable experience is when I was in high school. I believe I was a sophomore or junior in high school. And we lived close to March Air Force Base in Southern California. And so one morning at about 4:30 in the morning, I had this real quick nightmare scenario where I witnessed in my dream a B-52 crashing the left wing down into the ground and exploding on impact. And I woke up in a cold sweat. And well, later that morning, before I left for school, there's a news flash on the television that a B-52 bomber from March Air Force Base crashed at exactly 4:30 that morning, the exact moment that I woke up. So that's when I discovered that that something was going on with me, that I had some kind of ability.
You knew you were gifted.
Right.
And what do you consider yourself? What's your title?
With the research I've done, hours and hours and hundreds of hours of research I've done, I believe that I'm an empath, both emotional and physical empath. And I believe that I'm a spirit sensitive. I don't consider myself a spirit medium because I don't physically see apparitions, but I can sense their energy. I can sense their appearance around me. And I'm able to communicate with spirits, obviously, through dowsing rods and pendulums. But spirits tend to come to me almost on a daily basis, and I can feel them, sense them. I can see shadows, flashes of lights. I can feel their energy through my body, hear messages in my head. I have heard voices, sighs, and that sort of thing. I feel fingers touching my hair, touching my arm. The experience I had at Corinne's house, fingers on my back.
Smells.
Yeah, smells. Yeah, lots of smells. Brad, my friend, even witnessed at my house. I was having this one spirit. I would get all of a sudden like somebody just lit up a cigarette. You know that smell when someone first lights up a cigarette, and it would be very, very strong. And he smelt it on numerous occasions. So, yeah.
What was your other story that you told me tonight? It was something else.
Oh yeah, about my in my second marriage, I had a young daughter. She was about 3 years old. We were living in Fairbanks, Alaska, on the base housing at Eielson Air Force Base. And on 3 different occasions, my daughter would wake up screaming bloody murder, and I would run into her room, and she's terrified, shaking and crying. And she told me that a bad man was trying to get her, and I thought maybe she was having nightmares. I wasn't understanding what was happening until I started to experience some things in the house: footsteps, flashes of light, shadow figures, sounds, noises, things being misplaced in the home. My dog would get up and bark and growl at nothing. So that's when I started doing some investigating, and through my research I discovered that an F-4 Phantom fighter jet had crashed in the home directly behind mine and demolished the building, but they rebuilt it after the crash. So I interviewed my daughter some more, and she told me that the man was a tall man, dark hair, wore like a green flight suit, and it was all bloody. So I assumed at that point that she was seeing the pilot from the F-4.
That's amazing. Okay, thank you.